And our final email today comes to us from Mike. And Mike writes, "Hey John, I see reports coming out saying there's a cameo in Shazam, and it's rumored to be Superman. If this is true, do you think there's any chance of Henry Cavill being Superman in the movie?" All right, thanks a lot for the email, Mike. And yep, sure enough, I look in my news feed, and there's a bunch of these articles being written. Confirmed, the big C word. Confirmed. Superman to cameo in Shazam. Confirmed. Let me tell you something right now. I really wish, look, all online outlets, be they YouTube channels, news websites, some of the major trades, whatever, we all make mistakes. We do. I'm sure I have some traits that I need to fix. There are traits that the Variety needs to fix. There are traits that, Screen Rant needs to fix. That we all have them. I'm no different. I have them too, okay? The one that really bugs me the most, though, is how there's so many of these movie sites that have no concept of what the word confirmed means, because they throw the word confirmed around like it's confetti. Whenever I see these sites use the word confirmed, I feel like pulling in Inigo Montoya and going, "You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means." That was a terrible Inigo Montoya impersonation, by the way. That was awful. But still, you keep using that word. I do not remember when he says that to Vincini about inconceivable. "You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means." That's what I want to say to these websites. You keep using this word confirmed. I don't think you know what the word confirmed means, because this is what confirmed means. Confirmed means there's no longer any question. The studio has verified for us, or the actor in the movie has verified for us, or the director of the movie has verified for us that this is truth. We can now safely take this thing out of the speculation category, out of the rumor category, whatever, and we can all, with 100% confidence, firmly plant it in the actual fact category. That is what confirmed means. All right? That's what confirmed means. So how does that apply to today? With all these headlines running, confirmed! So-and-so isn't. Here's how this all applies to this right now. All right? So there are sites running with this, and let's take Screen Rant, for example. Screen Rant runs an article talking about how Superman's probably going to be appearing in. Now, I will say this for Screen Rant. Screen Rant isn't one of the sites that use the word confirmed. Thank you, Screen Rant. But anyway, so Screen Rant puts in this thing talking about Superman, the report is reportedly going to be in Shazam, blah, blah, blah. I always tell you guys, follow the source. What's the source? Do you know what the source is for Superman appearing in Shazam? Was it Variety? Nope. Was it Zachary Levi, the star of Shazam? Nope. Was it Henry Cavill, who plays Superman? At least he used to. Nope. Was it from the director of the movie? Nope. Was it from a studio executive? Nope. Was it from the Hollywood Reporter, a reliable source? Nope. You know where it came from? It came from a website called geeksworldwide.com. Now, if you've never heard of it, and I'm not disparaging the site at all. It's actually a nice looking site. I've never heard of it personally. I went to it for the first time because I was following the source. Nice looking site. So there, I just gave it a little bit of a plug. Nice looking site. And it came from the Twitter account of one of the guys who runs the site. His name's KC Walsh. And here's what it is. And by the way, I'm looking at the Geeks Worldwide website right now. And I'm looking at all their articles. And I'm not seeing a single article that has a single comment on it. Like zero comments, zero comments, zero comments. So not a lot of people, that doesn't mean it's not a great site. That doesn't mean it's not a great site. I'm just saying. So if you've never heard of it, don't feel bad. I'd never heard of it either. And now you have. And on his Twitter account, this guy Casey basically wrote, "Hey, I've heard from somebody that there was a test screening and they're saying in the test screening that Superman makes an appearance." So this guy says this because that's, he heard something. So he talked about it on his Twitter. Might put it up on his website too. That's fine. I got no problem with anybody saying, "Hey, I heard something and I'm going to talk about it." But then other websites take what this guy said and say, confirmed Superman in Shazam. It's like, what? Now, let's be very clear here. I'm not sitting here telling you that this is 100% false. This is fake. This ain't true. I'm not saying that at all. I think there's a possibility it's true. I don't think it's a big possibility, but I think it's a possibility that it may be true. But again, it's like these websites go to a source that they had probably never even read before and go, oh, this guy that I never heard of is saying that he heard from somebody that I'd never heard of, that this happens in a test screening that nobody's allowed to talk about when they go to the test screening. Let's run the word confirmed. You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. Because when you use the word confirmed, you are telling the audience, guys, there's no doubts about it. It is 100% factual. This is happening. And you cannot say that with this situation. Anyway. So the reports go, but again, let me reemphasize this. I don't think anybody should be running headlines saying this is confirmed. This is happening. That's based on this. You can't do that. But again, I wouldn't say just dismiss it out of hand. I would file it away in your head saying, okay, there was once some talk that maybe this is happening. And keep that in mind when you go into the movie, because maybe we'll be surprised. I think there's possible this could happen. I do. I think it's possible. I wouldn't put money on it, but I think it's possible. So getting into the bigger thing about the question is, do I think that, okay, if this is true, so just for the sake of discussion, just for the sake of the conversation that we're going to have as film fans here, let's assume that there's some accuracy to this. And by the way, apparently Avengers Endgame had 3 or 4 test screenings and not a word has come out of those. You know why? Because people have to sign NDAs out the ass that says we get to kill you in your sleep if you speak about this. People don't come out of these things and start talking, all right? But anyway, I digress. Even if the report is accurate, which is possible, the reports go on to say that it's not actually Henry Cavill in it. The reports go on to say that what we're hearing is that just a body double steps in the Superman costume, steps in frame. It's supposed to be Superman, and you just see the crest and a silhouette and him from behind, but it's not Henry Cavill. It's somebody else whose face you don't see. The report goes on to say, oh, it's Shazam shows up somewhere with Superman. But you don't see Superman. He doesn't say anything. You just see the crest and the body, blah, 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 blah. So even if, and that's a huge if, even if there's accuracy about these leaks from a test screening, which are almost never true, but even if it is, even that's saying it's not Henry Cavill, which only kind of drives home for me that I don't believe we're ever going to see Henry Cavill again. Because if they're just going to use Superman and not have Henry Cavill in it, it just tells me they're really, really far apart, and I just don't know that we're ever going to see these guys together, or we're ever going to see Henry Cavill as Superman again, which sucks because Henry Cavill is my all-time favorite Superman. He's awesome. Can't wait to see him in The Witcher. But who knows? We can always keep our fingers crossed. So overall, I would say any reports saying that it's confirmed Superman is in Shazam, throw that out. Throw those out. Get rid of that junk saying it's confirmed. Because as far as I know, Henry Cavill didn't say it's happening. Zachary Levi didn't say it's happening. Warner Brothers didn't say it's happening. The producers didn't say it's happening. The director didn't say it's happening. Get rid of anything that says confirmed. Throw that away. Throw it away because it's not confirmed. Could it be possible? It could. We all know that originally Warner Brothers had plans for a Superman cameo in Shazam. And that is true. We know that for a fact. There were originally plans to have Superman in there. Would it be considered a slap in the face to Henry Cavill to have a body double Superman? You just don't show his face and it's somebody other than Henry Cavill wearing the crest? I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit of a slap in the face to Henry. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities here. All I'm saying is any reports you're reading that it's confirmed are not legit. Could the story itself be valid? It might. File it away in your head. Let's see what happens. But yeah, just toss all that confirmed junk out the window.